Most people overpay for robot vacuums that promise the world but can't handle the basics. Here's why this bundle with the Eufy 11S Max and Omni S2 actually delivers without breaking the bank. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've tested a lot of robot vacuums over the years, and let's be honest, many of them feel like they are designed more for show than for real cleaning. They are loud, they get stuck, and their batteries die before they finish the job. But this bundle, it's quiet, it's compact, and it actually cleans your floors without waking the whole house or needing constant babysitting. That alone makes it worth a closer look. First off, the size. The 11S Max is one of the slimmer robot vacuums I've used, which means it slides under furniture like couches and beds without a fuss. No more dragging out the couch just to let the vacuum pass through. And the noise level? Surprisingly low. I ran it while working in my home office and barely noticed it. Most robot vacuums sound like a small airplane taking off, but this one hums along quietly. If you have pets or light sleepers, that's a game saver. Now, let's talk cleaning performance. The 11S Max has adaptive suction power, which means it automatically adjusts based on the floor type. Hardwood. It dials back to avoid scattering dust. Carpet. It cranks up the suction to pull out embedded dirt and pet hair. I tested it on both surfaces, and it handled each one like a pro. The extended battery life also means it can cover more ground on a single charge, which is great for larger homes. I've had vacuums that needed multiple runs to finish a single room. This one usually wraps up in one go. The Omni S2 docking station is where things get interesting. It's not just a charging pad, it's a full cleaning station. After vacuuming, the robot docks itself and empties the dustbin into a larger container inside the station. Then it washes the mop pads with hot water and detergent, dries them, and refills the clean water tank. I set it up once, and for the next 2 weeks, I didn't have to touch the vacuum or the mop pads. That's a huge time saver, especially if you're not into manual cleaning. Another thing I appreciate is the superior protection features. The vacuum uses sensors to avoid stairs, furniture legs, and even pet bowls left on the floor. I've had vacuums that would bump into everything, leaving scratches, or just getting stuck. This one navigates smoothly and rarely makes a wrong turn. It also has a HEPA filter, which is great for anyone with allergies. It traps dust and pollen instead of blowing it back into the air. The mopping function on the Omni S2 is solid too. It uses a vibrating mop pad that does a better job than the basic spinning pads you see on cheaper models. I used it on my kitchen floor after mopping by hand, and it picked up the fine dust and streaks I missed. It's not a replacement for deep cleaning, but for regular maintenance, it's more than enough. Now, I do have a couple of small notes. The setup process can be a bit involved. You have to connect the vacuum to Wi-Fi, calibrate the dock, and make sure the mop pads are installed correctly. It's not rocket science, but it's more steps than plug-and-play vacuums. Also, the docking station is pretty large, so if you're tight on space, you'll need to plan where it goes. It's not huge, but it's not tiny either. Overall, this bundle is a fantastic value if you want a vacuum that actually works without the drama. It's quiet, efficient, and the self-cleaning dock takes most of the maintenance off your plate. If you're tired of robot vacuums that feel like a hassle, this one's worth checking out. Link is below if you want to see the latest price and details. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Eufy Robot Vacuum 11S Max and Omni S2 bundle sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like 1. Compact and quiet operation and 2. Extended cleaning performance actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.